What's up, Zach? What's going on, everybody? We have a special guest coming in the building today. It's my man introducing David A. Sports, man. If you haven't done so, man, please go subscribe to my boy David A. Sports right now. And as you come on in, man, make sure you hit that like button, man. Show your boy some love. Once again, man, introducing my boy David A. Sports, man. What's up with you? How you doing, David A?
What's going on, D3? Chilling, man.
Well, we finna cook today on this Deontay Wilder situation, man. I didn't heard some shit about him saying that he was drugged in the corner and all this jazz, and yet and still, what's up, Mob? I haven't seen no receipts. I need some receipts. And me and David A was talking backstage about, you know what I'm saying, at the same time, what if he do come with the receipts? What are we gonna do? What are they gonna do? Are the people gonna hold Tyson Fury accountable, or are they just gonna blow it to the wayside? Is Wilder gonna get his belt back if he proves that it's true? But as always, I want to see the receipts. Take on the tape,
yeah, just like you said, man. I think if even this dude come true, I don't think like the mainstream media gonna touch on it too much. That's just my opinion on it. But like I said, man, if he do come out with the receipts, man, because some people looking at the situation with their mind made up already. Like, what if Wilder do come out and say, you know, that these stuff is true and he got receipts? What people actually gonna listen, or they just gonna turn like a blind eye to it?
Right.
So that's what I think about it. Like I said, I'm a Wilder fan, man. I like Wilder, but I keep it 100 at all times. I don't get paid from these guys to be defending them or nothing like that. So when Wilder lost and he started making, you know, excuses about his suit and everything, I ain't like it. I was, you know what I mean? I ain't like that he was making excuses or whatnot. But you gotta understand, it's his first loss as a professional. You know, you don't know what emotions he was going through or whatnot. So he just probably started trying to find an excuse as to why he lost. So, but my thing is, if he do come out with these receipts, man, how people gonna react? Like, are they gonna actually like believe him or what? So,
yeah, that's the question. Are they gonna believe him if he come with the receipts? But if he do come with the receipts, it's gonna be a lot of backlash for Tyson Fury, all over ESPN. All over YouTube. It's just gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
But you know, you still gonna have these people that's like not gonna believe him, even if you come with receipts, bro. Like, you know how it go.
But the thing is, why would it take so? The thing is, this is what I'm thinking. If that is true, why would you wait all this time? Why would you why would you play a game like that to try to say somebody illegally did something to you, in a sense where your life is on the line? I don't believe waiting to expose that is a good idea. I think that's something that should have came out either in the doctor's report, or maybe a day or a week or so later. Not what is this, like almost like 2-3 months now?
Yeah, he still like, he ain't come out himself and say anything yet. So people just making videos and, like, you know, going off what they've read and stuff like that. Like, Wilder supposedly said that he was gonna come out when the time was right with what happened and all the receipts, but he himself haven't said anything yet. So, like I said, I don't try to read too much into some of these videos that I'm seeing on YouTube or whatnot.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I was on my boy Unrivaled Boxing Talking News yesterday, watching his live stream, and they was cooking on it, and they was basically saying, well, what was true, what was not true. I didn't really get all the details because I came in late in the stream. I was trying to call him and let him know, oh, Red Glove is in the building. He slid in. Let me see if he could put some knowledge on this. What's up, Red Glove?
Hey, what up, DT3? And I'm sorry, I can't see the other guy's name.
David A.
David Hay?
David A.
Oh, David A. Nice to meet you, David A.
Nice to meet you too.
My bad.
You good?
Yeah, so y'all talking about the whole thing with the Wilder with the with the poison.
Yeah, like where did that come from? I don't understand where would that come from. Why would he say that, or why would that be something that's put out? And if it is true, why would it come out now? Wouldn't that be something that you would want to come out like directly after the fight to get your belt back? Why would you let all this glove gate and all this extra bullshit go on if it's not true?
Yeah, I agree. Why wouldn't he say something right away? Like if you feel like your water was tainted with something, wouldn't he like as soon as the fight was over and he got checked out by the doctors and everything, why didn't he like try to tell one of the officials, hey, my water tasted funny. Can y'all, exactly test it? You're right there. You got the water there and everything. You're gonna wait. The fight was on February 22nd. Today is what?
What is the date? It's May 25th.
May 25th, yeah.
It's May 25th out here. And you just now coming out with that. What's up, Drew?
What's going on with y'all, man? What's respect to all of y'all on the panel? Red glove. What's going on with your boom? What's good with your my brother? I can't see your name, but
yeah, I can't see yours either. But what's up, bro?
Hey, can y'all hear me?
It's Andrew Tucker world.
All right, bet.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Yeah.
All right, my bad. I forgot. I left my house, and when I disconnected from my Wi-Fi, the phone got a recalibrate. What do you want to call it? But my bad. Did y'all hear what I said, or?
I heard a little bit of it.
Oh, all I was saying is they could have got a sample, being that the water was right there, and something could have been done about it if it was tainted. But because he waited 3 months, all I can assume, like the only assumption I can make is he's making more excuses. Why would you like? And after everything else that's been said, it's like, okay, so which was it? Was it the water? Was it the suit? Was it the loaded gloves? Like what was it? Was it all the above? Like I can't take this too seriously. And if he is able to provide proof, I'll accept it. But the question still remains: why the fuck did you wait this long?
And my thing is, your corner is with you all the way through. Your corner is with you. So if you gonna blame anybody, you blame your corner. Because they the one that handle everything, your water, all that. You know what I'm saying? So like, come on, like that's a lame ass excuse. You know what I'm saying? If anybody to blame, you blame your corner. You know what I'm saying? Right. But I know his corner is loyal to him, is faithful. So I know they wouldn't do anything dirty like that. You know what I'm saying? Do anything dirty or do anything to take away from Wilder's performance or anything of that nature. So please just throw that excuse in the garbage can. Right. That's a lame ass excuse, bro. Like, real talk.
That's what I was gonna ask too, because I haven't really read into like I know about the excuse about the wood and everything. So how can that even happen? Like, how can your water get poisoned or drugged or whatever? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've read he cleaned out people in his camp because he had like snakes in his camp or whatever. So how can that happen? How can your water get poisoned or whatever? Like,
yeah, my understanding is that the water bottles have to be sealed. They have to be unopened water bottles. Like when they open it, which a lot of times they don't even open it. A lot of times they just poke a hole into the cap and they squeeze the shit into their mouths a lot of the times. But that cap can't have been like, the little, how it
like
has
a
like a little seal.
Open it.
It has to be, that seal has to still be intact, from my understanding. So you're right. Like, how would they taint the water? And if I guess you could say stranger things have happened. So I wouldn't completely rule it out. But the question still remains: why would you wait 3 months to say anything? If the water tasted funny, he should have said something when they were when they were checking him out to make sure he was okay, and they could have investigated. You know, they could have got a sample from the water to investigate it. But 3 months later, what are you going to investigate?
Right.
And he showed no signs at all. You know what I'm saying? Of something being wrong with him. Like you look at his body language and you look at everything, even before they even rung the bell. Like you look at Wilder, it looked like nothing was wrong with Wilder at all, my brother. Like, listen.
I mean, dude, the nigga went to Africa after the fight.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Like facts. Nigga with that nigga, nothing was wrong with that nigga, man. And even the situation with the costume, bro. Even with the costume. Like, come on, bro. How the hell that's gonna make your legs weak? It's 45 pounds. You 6'7", 200 and how much he weighed? 235.
It was 235, but
235.
Real? Call you for real because you're the truth. What's going on with you? But yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. What's going on with this Wilder situation and how this got this new excuse after new excuse after new excuse. I'm not even going to address that comment because I love you, dude. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy D Hodges. He's the only LDBC member that comes to my live streams faithfully. So shout out to D Hodges. Finna put that out there, you feel me? I respect you, you feel me? I'm not even trying to make an example of you like that because that's really messed up that you have to do that. You know what I'm saying? But okay. But fellas, y'all can feel free to check the comment section. But yeah. Shout out to
and what up, Andrew Tucker? I didn't get to say what up to you before because my internet was fucking up. But nice to see you here on the panel as well.
Most definitely, man. Good to see you too, Red Glove Militant. You know what I'm saying? One of the soldiers, and now general, man. Because your channel, hey man, I be paying attention.
Not a soldier anymore,
Red Glove. Yeah, you a general now, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you doing, and I look at your channel, nigga. You are a handful, bro. Great content, like real talk, man.
Yeah, I try to keep it entertaining. I try to, keep it interesting without being, like some people, they got to start beef with other channels to be interesting. I try not to do that shit. Like, I try to, one thing is you got to try to have a sense of humor. This shit's supposed to be fun, but a lot of people have turned this into a chore, and I just want to help the community do what it can to have fun. Like you got a Wilder fan on here right now. Just because he's a Wilder fan don't mean there ain't gotta be beef between us. I mean, I know I messed up his name. I called him David Hay. but you know what? Like him being a Wilder fan is just a small part of who he is. Like if it wasn't about boxing, we probably could have beers and shit together. So too many people, they hear, oh, you're a fan of that fighter, automatically you're supposed to be enemies, and it ain't gotta be that way.
I think we should just kill that whole movement now. Like I just feel like the whole little, if you're a fan of Wilder, you're a Wilder fan. No, you're just a fan of Wilder. You can like Wilder. There's nothing wrong with liking Wilder. It's not a bad thing. Wilder's a fighter. He's fought. He's a former world champion. Has potential to be a 2-time world champion. All right, period. You know what I mean? You can't take nothing away from what he has done in the sport of boxing, regardless of how much I can't stand his resume. Still got to respect the fact that he has fought in boxing and he's done it. I get it. But I'm not a fan of none of the heavyweights at all. You know what I mean? I just respect them as fighters because I compete and I know what it takes to get in there. I know what it takes to win in that square circle, and it's not as easy as it looks. So for a dude definitely to get in there,
real talk,
and I do give him his respect for that, but he still.
DT3 though.
Yeah, he kind of like blanked out.
Yeah,
man. For a second there, I thought it was just me, and then I heard Andrew.
Yeah, but my thing is like just because I like Wilder don't mean like I can't like, you know what I mean, like root for another guy because like when somebody say they're a fan and somebody automatically try to attack you or something, like, come on, bro. It's just the guy I prefer out of the heavyweights. You know what I mean? Like I like AJ too, but Wilder my guy. That's it.
Right.
See, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and that's real talk. Like, and the thing is over here on our side of the fence, you know, we're not gonna remove you or block you because you have a difference.
Corny,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, because you have a difference in the opinion. You know what I'm saying? We're not like that over here on this side, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we fair and we let you voice your opinion. We don't always have to agree. You know, that's part of the boxing conversation, boxing talk. You're gonna have disagreements, you're gonna have debates, and it is what it is, man. But no, we don't have hate. We don't dislike Wilder. It's just some of the things we that you know he said out of his mouth, and some of the things he did, some of his actions, you know, that we come against. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we do respect him as a fighter, and I say it all the time. I respect every fighter that step in the ring to put their life on the line for our entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So at the end of the day.
Like I was telling D3 backstage too, like before he brought me on, like I like certain fighters, but that don't mean I'm gonna go out my way to be defending these guys, you know, looking like a fool. Because there's some people that like root for a fighter and they'll say whatever to make them look good just because that's the guy they root for. That I ain't like that. Like I like Wilder, but if you start acting goofy, I'm gonna say it because I try to be honest, like all the time. I try to keep it 100, no matter who I like, who I root for. I'm not, you know, I don't get a check from these guys, so I ain't about to be out here looking like a fool trying to defend these guys. Like that's how I am.
Yeah,
I hear you. I'm the same way. Like there's some boxers that I like, and then like they'll do something I don't like. I'll criticize them. And then a lot of the people who watch me, you know, they like when I was talking good about dude, but now that you know, I gotta put the flame under his ass, then all of a sudden they got a problem with me. But that's the thing though. I'm a fan of the sport first before the man. Like, you know, like don't get me wrong, I like this dude, but he ain't bigger than the sport to me. You know, the sport comes first. Well, you know, and when it comes to this community, my integrity comes first, then the sport, and then, you know, other things follow. But
like,
you know,
talk, man, that's I respect that, man, and that's just how it is, man. I mean, I may have, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm on record really going at Wilder, but it was never a hate or dislike towards Wilder. It was just I felt I was just keeping it real when it comes to Deontay Wilder versus other fighters, you know what I'm saying? But I always said that you know, it's good to see. I mean, it's good to pay attention because the heavyweight division is one of my favorite divisions. But it's always good to pay attention to the heavyweight division because I like what's going on right now in the heavyweight division. You know, it's a lot of tough fighters out there. There's a lot of good fights to see, you know, between these fighters. So, you know, I believe the heavyweight division most definitely is back, and I'm excited to see these top guys go at one another. That's what it's all about. The best fighting the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't y'all feel like the C in COVID-19 stands for cock block right now? Because shit was starting to get real good, and then
man,
everything got put to a halt.
Yeah, all sports.
Man.
Yeah.
The fight I was most disappointed about was Loma and Teofimo. I really want to see
everybody, DV.
That had me tired.
Everybody wanted to see that, bro. Everybody was so mad, man. Why you bring that up,
bro? Because I'm sick, bro. I really want to see that fight. How bad I want to see it.
Yeah, because potentially we would have already seen it by now.
Yeah, for real.
Bro, we would have been, bro. We'd be talking about that right now. We'd have been talking about a few fights that had already happened and all the big fights that's about to happen, bro. Like Errol Spence would be probably getting ready to, like, we'd be talking about more about the welterweight to be more, man, be a lot going on right now.
Most definitely.
Oh yeah, Ryan Garcia would be fighting Linares right now.
Yeah. Oh man, and that was when I was really like I was excited about that fight, man. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I was really excited. I felt like Like that's a real true test for Ryan Garcia to see where he's at. You know what I'm saying? I know he's a young, talented fighter. You know, still some room to grow. But I believe that would have been his first major test against a warrior, and a rugged, dangerous fighter like Linares, man. That brings the fight to you and make it an action fight.
Yeah, I think we would have saw Eubanks Charlo too this year, and we would have got that.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
We would have got that. I think we would have got that because Charlo was running out of real estate and they really.
DT, I think he went out again.
Yeah, he did. That sucks because I miss DT3. He been a little MIA. Well, I've been a little MIA too, but
yeah, man.
But when I'm MIA, I like to go and listen to some DT3 and to some Andrew Tucker and hey, David A, you got a channel?
Yeah, I got a channel.
All right, I'm gonna see if I can find you. Maybe I could start listening to you when I'm at the grocery store like I am right now.
Yeah, most definitely.
I gotta look your channels up too. I gotta tell me your name so I can.
I got you, brother.
Find y'all.
Yeah, we most definitely have to subscribe to you, man, to support you, man. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. And I'm finna go ahead and subscribe to the channel now. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bet.
Yeah, I'm gonna look you up as soon. I'm at the store, so right now I'm just talking with my hands free.
Yo, that's crazy. Your your voice and everything is smooth, and you in a grocery store.
Yeah, I think it's the headset.
No lag or nothing, man.
Yeah, man. So yeah, bro, for real.
That's crazy.
David A, real quick, man. Like, okay, is it DAVID and what else?
Yeah, David, the letter A, and then sports, all one word.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely subscribe to you and check you out because I like to have diversity in my
I haven't
subscriptions.
uploaded in like a week because I was doing some renovations in my basement. That's where my setup is at. But
okay.
I just got done, so I'm gonna start uploading again.
Oh, when I don't see content, I don't. Oh, you good, DT?
Oh, he back.
Yeah, my audio bad. My damn daughter took my little Wi-Fi plug out. Give me super Wi-Fi in here.
Yeah. I know that's like my son do the same thing.
Yeah, David Square, I got you, man. DAS, I like that logo.
Yeah.
Oh, and DT3, just real quick, I just want to say I appreciate you. You know, I know lately you've been busy, and I know some people thought that you dropped off the earth or whatever. I understand you're a grown man with kids and a family, so when I don't see you, I just assume you're just taking care of business, and I appreciate the time you do give us.
Yeah, man, it's all good, bro. Thank you, man. Like Red Glove is one of the only few people that actually say shit like that, man. So I appreciate you, Red Glove, man. You know what I'm saying? So I
well said.
That's why I always try to show Red Glove as much love and support because Red Glove was here when I started doing lives, like on my phone.
Yeah, Red Glove, man. I'm telling you, man, Red Glove has been around supporting a lot of us, man. He's been most definitely supporting a lot of us. And I know Red Glove got at me one day. He was like, Andrew, hey, am I still blocked on your channel? I was like, what you mean you blocked? I was like, hold on, brother. So I was like, hold on. I just know one of the moderators ain't blocked my boy Red Glove Militant. I just know y'all ain't blocked one of my soldiers now. I was like, so I had to go and check. So when I checked, I was like, oh damn, Red Glove, they don't block Red Glove. I don't know what happened. But I'm gonna have to get some understanding. We have to get some straightening. We got to get some straightening.
Yeah, but I knew it wasn't you. That's why I didn't. That's why, you know, when I came to you, I wasn't like, why'd you block me? I knew it was one of your moderators. You know, some people don't get my sense of humor because that day I got blocked. I said something like, oh, what up, all my fellow Wilder haters? and I was just joking.
Man.
And I think somebody took it the wrong way. And then next thing I know, I'm like, and I couldn't comment no more. So then I saw Andrew in another comment section. I'm like, I think somebody blocked me. So, but it's all good. I know you don't got control over that. Some people can't take a joke. Others, their trigger fingers just a little too happy.
Yeah, for real, man.
Yeah. For sure. What's up, Inouye? Appreciate that, bro. LDBC from Kenya, man. Appreciate the love, man.
Much love and respect.
All the way from Kenya, man. We in Kenya, y'all. We global.
That's what's up.
Much love and respect, man.
Appreciate that, man.
And you know what? This is a good time to be a boxing fan because think about if this would have happened, 30 years ago. Let's say we was all still alive, same age and everything, but it's just we're 30 years back and this COVID thing happened. It would suck because we would just not have boxing and not have boxing talk.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, man, for real.
Yeah, man. We gonna have some fights coming up. Boxing is coming back. And, I was also gonna ask, hey, since you're on sports, man, what's up with this the sports that's coming up? What about basketball? How is it gonna play basketball with no fans? We gonna see football with no fans? We already boxing. They already talking about they ain't finna have no fans. So what's up with this status? Like, when is sports really gonna be back? Do you have any clues on when that's gonna come back?
As far as basketball, nobody really know. Like as far as like when it's gonna come back, but they are talking. The league is talking about having resuming the season in Florida in the sports complex.
Mm-hmm.
Creating like a bubble, like just put all the teams. Like as far as right now, they don't know if they're gonna bring all the teams back or just the playoff teams, but they're talking to resume the season there and just have the players stay there with all the testing being done and all that with no fans in the arenas. So that's what they discussing right now. And as far as football, I can only imagine it's going to be no fans in the stadiums too, but they are going forward as to resume the season like normal, just with no fans.
Wow.
Yeah.
They're going to do that with football, though. Football is like fans is like 50%. They're 50 to 60% of the game.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was also reading that certain broadcasts like NBC or like ESPN, they were gonna try to put like virtual fans in the stands, so like us watching it from the house, it'll make it look like fans are actually there when they're really not, and they're gonna put like fan noises and stuff. So that'll be cool, I think, just to because watching football with no fans, man, that's gonna be weird as hell, man.
Hella weird, bro.
Yeah, that's like, gonna be weird. Like, so I was like, if they actually do that, it'll be cool. Like, I think at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Because they talking about fighting with no fans. Shit.
I got a question for y'all. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that UFC event with no fans with Ferguson and Gaethje was good, man.
Yeah, it was.
They had no fans.
It was. But if you think about it, you know why I think, and I didn't say this because I don't want people to say, oh, you was hating, but it's on my heart to say this. I think it was easier to watch that because of Ultimate Fighter.
Yeah.
I think because, Ultimate Fighter don't have no fans. They just got the coach, the other fighters, and they just in there scrapping. So it's easier, I think, for them with that because they've already shown you that they could do it. They've already done it. You know what I mean? They've already had the setup.
Right.
So all they really do Ultimate Fighter, you know what I'm saying? With stars though, with the top guys. You know what I mean? That's how I looked at it, but I didn't want nobody like, oh, you hating you. It's like, no, David White smart. You know what he doing? He know what he doing. He's like, I'm gonna turn this into Ultimate Fighter and I'm gonna put John Jones and some other motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna get paid. I'm gonna make it a pay-per-view. People gonna watch it and I'm gonna still get rich. Fuck y'all.
When I started watching, I was thinking like, this about to be weird as hell. You ain't gonna hear no fans, but as I'm watching the fights, it's like I kind of forgot about like fans not being there because the fights were so good.
Right.
And then when it finished, I was like, damn, yo, that pay-per-view was lit. Like, and there was no fans in there. Like,
I think boxing too slow for that.
yeah,
I'm just gonna be real with everybody. I think boxing is too slow. Unless you got two fighters that's really just like, unless you finna have some Gotti Ward shit going on, it's not gonna like. Boxing is too calculated. It's too slow. Some fights take too long to pick up. Not saying it doesn't happen in MMA, but in boxing, some fights take too long to get going. Some fights
Yeah.
don't start going until like the 5th, 6th round. You
it's
know,
gonna be interesting for sure. See how it look with no fans.
Yeah, man, that's gonna be that's gonna be on a whole nother level right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
See,
true too.
this
You do hear the punches when there's no audience. You do hear them punches a lot better.
Hell yeah. Because when Ferguson was getting hit, I was like, yo, what the hell? How is he still standing, bro? Like, you was hearing them punches.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, I was liking that. I like that. That's Dana White's a genius, and he's talking about putting getting a fight island where he's gonna do something where it's where it's, of course, no fans or whatever. So Dana White, like, he's still trying to do business while this corona is going. So I mean, it is what it is, man. I just don't think boxing is gonna be able to do it like that. And then I think it's just too difficult when you got 3, 4 different promoters. Like, nah. Dana White is his own guy. He can just do whatever the fuck he want. Versus you got Al Heyman, Oscar De La Hoya, and Eddie Hearn.
Yeah, and I don't really pay attention to UFC like I used to, but I feel like especially if an event is like a big event, like a pay-per-view event, and it's against two big names, or you got actually a few big names that's on the same card. Like as far as pay-per-view buys, people purchasing a pay-per-view, it's still gonna make good money. But it can make a lot more money with, having people there at the event, with the tickets, buying tickets and stuff like that there.
What y'all think about bringing the prices down too? They was talking about that, like trying to bring the pay-per-view price down so that way it can make up at least for a little bit of the fan revenue they're gonna lose, because if it's cheaper, then most likely more people gonna buy it.
I think that's I actually think that's a good move. I've been saying I think that would have been a good move even before all this, because if they would do kind of like what the UK does, because in UK everybody likes to talk about how their pay-per-views are cheaper, but their pay-per-views are not only cheaper, but they also have ads. I wouldn't mind the ads just as long as they don't overdo it. If they could supplement some of that, making some of that money with the ads, plus we get a cheaper pay-per-view, plus you got more people buying the pay-per-view. If you do it right, you could probably make as much money, and in some cases even more. It's just about finding that sweet spot when it comes to the price.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's up, D? Shout out D Jeff, man. Speaking my sports talks in Bill.
D Jeff.
What's good with y'all fellas?
What's good with you, D?
I would like to introduce you to my special guest, man, and I'm introducing him to our whole little fan base, our whole following, man. David A. Sports. He's a man that talks sports just like yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I was hoping to introduce y'all and click y'all up because both of y'all talk sports. So I think that'll be a perfect little link up for these two fellas, man. You know what I mean? Shout out D Jeff and my boy David A, man. We got two sports talk individuals in the building, man.
What's up, brother?
Yo, oh, shit.
You ain't on mute, D. We hear you.
Yeah, man, my bad. My shit was on mute, but yeah, good to meet you, bro. I'm gonna come check your channel out, check out your content, and yeah, we can link up, man. And I like to talk basketball, MMA, and boxing, so
Right. I'm already subscribed to your channel, so I'll be checking your videos out.
I told you, D. I'll be telling people about you, boy.
That's what it is, bro. I appreciate it. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Just here recently, because I've been heavily focused on boxing most of the time. So just here recently, I just started picking back up on my MMA and basketball. I'm working on a basketball video now, but I'm definitely getting back into that, man. It's been hectic, but I hear about MMA, and that's why I just started to.
Gotcha.
He froze up.
Yeah. That happens with these sometimes. I'm sure it happens with me sometimes.
He on the road.
Me too. He on the road.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Oh, David. So what you think about John Jones and Ndangu? What do you think about that fight happening? What is the potential of that fight happening?
I don't know, man. That's gonna be crazy. Like, bet I don't even bet against John Jones, man. Because when you think like you be like, man, this guy, like he about to fight somebody, you be like, this guy could be as tough as opponent. Yeah, he go in there and just make it look easy. So when it comes to John Jones, I don't expect anything else from like whoever he fighting.
Man. What do y'all think Shakur Stevenson is going to do July 9th? I mean, it's June 9th, not July 9th, June 9th. And what are the chances of him getting that Josh Warrington fight?
June 9th, he going to whoop on boy. That's what I think. For real.
Who's he fighting June 9th? Because I've been kind of out of the loop recently.
Look it up right now. I forgot. I just know he was fighting.
Ain't nobody. I don't think it's going to be a threat to him. Like, it's a stay active fight to me, so he gonna whoop on bull. And
yeah,
Josh Warrington, I don't know.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Listen, man, that fight can happen. That fight can take place, man. That's gonna be. I think stylistically that makes an entertaining fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's the type of fight that Shakur Stevenson needs.
Right. Yeah.
For to really get him to that next level. But this guy, he up against. I mean, this guy he's supposed to be fighting. Yeah. He'll take care of that. He'll most definitely take care of that.
Yeah, he going, man. This is stay active fight to me, man. Like,
yeah.
That's good though. That's good that he's staying active because that's more than what we could say about a lot of these guys. It's not necessarily their fault, because it's shit. It's stuff is just now starting to open up more, right. and there's a lot of things that got canceled. Like DT was talking about with Dana White. He's been trying to continue on with business, and he did make that one card happen, but he also had a card that was canceled. So it's nice to see that stuff is actually happening again.
I like that he at least won a fight, because it's some fighters that they on some I don't want to fight without fans type stuff. So at least he won a fight. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I agree with you, Jose. I do think John Jones lost to Reyes. I did feel that Reyes did get the better on that. I do think that. I think John Jones showed his little OG status, but hey, it's politics. What's up, Ness? What's going on? I don't see Shakur Stevenson's next opponent. It don't have it on boxing.
You earned that status, man. You know that.
Boxing finesse. Chin smoke, John Cable.
I think Josh Warrington is going to get his ass beat by Shakur Stevenson. I don't think Josh Warrington got anything for Shakur Stevenson. Nothing. Just off of how he fought Carl Frampton. Like, just no. Like, nah. You go in there and try to fight Shakur Stevenson, wing and dinging, and think you just finna try to take nothing. No, you got to fight a calculated fight, and I think Shakur Stevenson got too much. He got too much skill. His jab is nice, and he's southpaw. And his jab is gonna pick Josh Warrington apart, and he's gonna get him out of there like either early or in the middle rounds. It's nowhere near. No way that fight go 12.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. If you do that, that's gonna let people know what time it is with Shakur Stevenson. He blow past a fighter like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm with you, DT3. You know, the kid is a very skilled young fighter. He still have more room to grow, still evolving, and he's dangerous. So it could end up going that way. It can end up happening. You know what I'm saying? He can end up getting them out of there within 6 rounds, maybe 7. But at the end of the day, I just feel stylistically, that Warrington as a challenge will be somewhat of a challenge. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What do you think Josh Warrington could actually pose a threat to with Shakur Stevenson?
Honestly, I just think that, I look at it when it comes to Josh Warrington. You know what I'm saying? I think he's just one of those slick fighters. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to take some time for Shakur Stevenson to start making the necessary adjustments. And I can see him breaking them down, but I just think that he's like one of those slick fighters that is just going to take a little bit more time to get him to really start making adjustments and start breaking them down or start doing what he do best. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. Do you think that? And I've been hearing this a lot, and I didn't want to make no video about it because I want to get my facts right. But do y'all really think Lomachenko is ducking the Teofimo fight?
Yo, I'm arguing about this all
Oh
day.
Lord, why you gotta do this to me,
Bruh.
DT3? Why you gotta do this to me, man?
I got to. I haven't touched on it. I have not touched on it. So I have touched on it. So somebody asks, I'm gonna tell them, hey, go to this live stream 43 minutes in, and you'll get my take on it. So what is your take? Do you think Lomachenko ran away from that Teofimo smoke? D. Jefferson is back.
I'm gonna go last. I'm going last. I'll let y'all go first.
I'll go first.
I'm gonna go first, D, because I'm going last.
Because Teofimo is my guy. And I'm gonna say it like this. I don't think Lomachenko ran from anything. And I hear a lot about the Teofimo and the Lomachenko situation. But I'm here to tell all you guys, it's Bob Arum. Forget about all of the narratives. Forget about the bullshit. These promoters have to come up with a certain amount of money to satisfy both fighters. Arum ain't coming up with the money, bro. That's what this is all about. This fight not happening. Arum came out and pretty much let me know that he was going to delay this fight.
Oh no!
Damn it, D.
Dang!
Stop driving. Go home. Go home, D.
Get on that Wi-Fi, D.
Go home, D. Go home, D. Go home. Every time you get juicy, your shit freeze up. Go home, D. Shout out to Jeff, man. Shout out to Jeff.
Yes, most definitely, man. Most definitely.
But okay, well, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was like, yeah, Loma ducking that Teofimo smoke. Loma ducking Teofimo smoke. He don't want no parts of that dude. He don't. And not even a little bit. But then I was like, I had to talk with Gun Rights Mafia, and he kind of changed my mind on the fact that, how Teofimo would have beat how Loma would have beat Teofimo and all that. And I was like, okay, I got you. But I still think Loma don't want no parts of Teofimo. I mean, I feel like this. And this is my opinion. Okay. I feel like if Jorge Linares could put you on your ass, if he could catch you, you know what I mean? And people underestimate Jorge Linares and forget that Jorge Linares has really good footwork. His footwork, lovely. You know what I mean? He might not have the greatest punching power. I get it. You know what I mean? But his footwork, though, that shit nasty. You know what I mean? So he was able to put himself in position to catch Loma. And I think Teofimo, if he do that and he catch Loma, different. It's just no. It's just no way. Loma is gonna be a different fight. It's gonna be a different fight.
I think the same.
Teofimo, I don't think, in my opinion.
I think the same. I don't know about about him ducking the Teofimo fight, but like you said, when Lomachenko fought Linares, he got caught. Linares timed him and caught him, and he put Loma down. So you're talking about Teofimo, who's younger, he's faster, he's more athletic, and I think if Linares was able to time you and catch you, Teofimo, if he does the same and get that shot on him and clip him, he can do like real damage. Some people tend to forget that Teofimo is naturally bigger than him. He has height on him, he has reach. You know, times he said that he's been having trouble even making his weight. So, you know, I mean, he want to get this Loma fight out the way so then he can move up to 140. So you're talking about somebody who is, you know, he got speed, he got power, and he's naturally bigger than Lomachenko. I think it'll make a tough fight for Lomachenko. I'm not saying he's gonna beat him, but it's definitely gonna be tough for him.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, I felt I'm 50-50. I went first. I was going Teofimo. You could ask D Jeff. Yeah, I was going Teofimo. Then I went Loma. Like I went back and forth. So now I'm just like, hey man, may the best man win. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that Teofimo, you can't get tired fighting Loma because he gonna pepper you up.
Yeah.
You don't got the gas to go with Loma, he gonna pepper you up. He gonna get you. He gonna handle some business with you. But if Teofimo catch you with some hot shit and he can find you because Teofimo is not only a power puncher, he an accurate puncher. So if Teofimo can find you and he constant, bro, nope, it's gonna be a bad. And the thing is, you never know. What if it's a back and forth battle? What if Teofimo can find him? But Lomachenko got that footwork and he's putting punches together. It's like it's so many different variables that could go with that fight to where it's like it has the potential to be a fight of the year type of fight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Depending on how they show up that night.
Right. And I agree, DTV. Like it can end up being one of those fights. Like what's the fight? I think it has somewhat similarities to how the fight could possibly end up being like. And that's like a Manny Pacquiao Marquez. You know, it can end up being like one of those type of fights, whereas
right,
you know, you got two guys going at it, you know, two skilled fighters going at it, you know, really pushing each other, testing each other, and it could just end up being one of those entertaining fights. Like for me, it's 50-50, bro. Like honestly, I'm just being real with you. Like it's just one of those fights. But if I have to, I have to be honest with you, like I know Vasily Lomachenko is a very smart fighter. I know that he has to be very careful because Teofimo Lopez has power. And we seen that, and we seen that
with Comey,
with Comey.
Yeah,
the guy is dangerous.
Yeah, that's why I was like, hey man, I don't know, man. If Teo can find him, if Teo finds Loma, because Loma has to constantly. It was like I was kind of like thinking, okay, if he catch him, it's gonna be over. But then the variable is Loma got good head movement. It's hard to find hard to find Loma. Can't just find Loma like that.
Yeah.
And also, Loma got gas. And he throw hella punches.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's a lot to work with. That's a lot you got to think about. You got to put that in consideration. Is Teofimo gonna have the same pop? Because as a fighter, I also know your pop and your speed don't last as if you get tired in the later rounds. If you ain't got that conditioning, you ain't trained properly.
And
so
then it's like
around straight.
Right. And then it's like he good at throwing punches from different angles. He's good at turning you and switching and
it's like it's a lot that goes into Loma with his experience and everything. So you kind of have to put all that into consideration aside from just Teofimo being this natural God-given athletic powerhouse of a boxer that when you just look at it, you just see on paper, you thinking, if you look at Loma, you look at Teo, you're going to say Teo. You're going to say Teo. If you just look at him, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to be technical, if you think about it, if Loma fight a smart fight, he could get Teo. But Teo could get Loma. Damn it, they need to make the fight happen.
They need to make it happen, bro. Let's see it, bro. For real. It's a highly anticipated fight, bro. Like, we all want to see it, bro.
I agree with y'all. Like, it's a 50-50, but like Jeff said, Teo my guy, man. So I'm going to lean with him. But it's definitely a 50-50.
Most definitely.
Yeah, I mean, I was just like, I just want to see the fight. That's one fight I want to see. What was another fight that it wasn't really nothing. I'm not really stoked about Fury Wilder 3. I mean, it could be something that we don't expect, but I'm not too thrilled to see that fight. I'm not paying for it. I'll catch it when it come on TV or YouTube or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, when the Russians decide to bootleg that shit. Shout out to the Russians that be actually bootlegging that shit. They be wearing stop H-bombs. Ads though, but man, they be worth it though. I thank you for your service. But yeah, I really I'm not paying for that, man. I'm not. I do want to see the AJ Fury fight. I think Wilder should take the step aside money, take the whatever they're gonna give you, and prove to everybody that you really want to be one face, one name. Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber. Take the
Hey,
step aside money, let them fight.
hey, DT3, what's this I'm hearing about? You thinking about retiring, man? Like, what's up with that? That's what
Who,
I'm.
bro?
That's what I'm hearing. Like, I don't know how true it is. I haven't really dig deep
Man,
into it.
man, and I don't know, man. Wilder retiring, he was poisoned. His suit was too heavy. You know what I'm saying?
Too
It
many,
wasn't.
man.
It's too much, man.
It's
It's
not a
too much.
good look for him. That most definitely not a good look, man.
It's just like, bro. Okay, you lost. It's boxing, bro. You lost. You ain't that good of a boxer, and you can punch. God bless you. Take your money and be done. You can take care of your kids. You're no longer flipping burgers and serving tables at IHOP. Nigga, you blessed. Go about your life, bro. Yeah,
Real talk, bro. Like real talk, man.
real talk. Like, you don't need this shit no more, bro. You're gonna get hurt, bro, because you're gonna fight somebody that's gonna really like, bro. I said a dude like Mike Tyson or James Wilson will fuck you
Who?
up, bro.
Who?
They'll fuck you
Oh,
up. Like,
bro, them
fight,
two.
like,
Oh my
dude.
lord,
Like,
man,
I'm just saying, like, James Wilson will kill Wilder.
man,
And
them two with
he
that
just
type of style, bro. Oh my
no,
goodness.
no. It hurt Wilder. It
Oh
hurt
my.
Wilder on Wilder's best day. So
Oh
I
my
got Andy
lord.
Ruiz beating Wilder, bruh. If because Wilder don't got no feet. Wilder can't box. Andy Ruiz beats the fuck out of Wilder.
Yeah, that's that's a bad matchup. Like
Bad
Andy
man.
Ruiz Jr.'s style. Oh my goodness.
His style's
Yeah,
made
bro.
to be sorry, but no, you don't do that.
You tell some people that you know who I'm talking about. They ready
Yeah.
to come after you and knock your head off. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear that.
And especially the Andy Ruiz that's trained by Eddie Reynoso. No. Probably would have got him with Manny. Yeah, you probably would have got him with Manny, but Reynoso? Good luck.
That'd be interesting, I think, if that fight was to be made. Andy Ruiz and Wilder.
It will be interesting because Andy Ruiz right now, I mean, he needs to fight. I think Andy Ruiz should fight Dillian White right now. I think he should fight
Yeah, me
Dillian White
too.
right now. And I think Andy Ruiz beats Dillian White.
I ain't big on Dillian, bro. I think I don't even like dude. Like,
he beats Dillian White. Dillian White isn't really that good of a boxer. I just felt that because he did what they told him, well, what they told him that he needed to do to get his shot, and he didn't get it. That's what I tripped on. It's like, okay, if you want to fight me, fight him, and you beat him. All right, fight him, and you beat him. All right, fight him, and you beat him, and then you still don't get no shots. It's like, bro, what the fuck, bro? Like, I just did all this shit. I get it. You picked me to lose. That's why you told me to fight these particular dudes, because he wasn't supposed to be Joseph Parker. Let's just be real. He wasn't supposed to be Joseph Parker. He wasn't supposed to be Oscar Rivas. He wasn't supposed to be none of those dudes. He's supposed to lose. You know what I mean? So they could use the excuse that he ain't this, he ain't that, but he won. So get a man his title shot, Wilder, knock his ass out, because I picked your stupid ass to beat Dillian White.
But I'm gonna say this. He yeah. You know, I felt that Parker most definitely the better skilled fighter than when it comes to Dillian White, and then also, you know, Oscar Rivas, you know, but White is dangerous. He got that big left hook. You know what I'm saying? He hit you with it, boy. He gets you out of there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know.
Because Wilder lazy with his right hand.
Yeah, I think honestly, bro, that's one thing I think Wilder was paying close attention to, bro. Like he know that Dillian White can hit him one good time, and it's just over.
Yeah.
Wilder
And
need to put more tools in his bag, man. Like I
that's what I'm
said,
saying, David. That's what I'm saying, DV.
he depend too much on that straight right. And when he fought Fury the second time, he ran into somebody who neutralized his right hand, and it looked like he ain't have no backup plan. Like he ain't know what to do. Like he kept trying to force it, and it just wasn't happening. Like
This didn't go down for him, and
it didn't. Like even when he was hurt, kind of groggy, like trying to find, something that's going to work for him, it just looked like he just kept going, let a jab right. Like he kept trying to force it, and it's not working. So you got to go to something else. If your bread and butter not working, you got to go to something else, and he ain't had nothing else. That's what it looked like.
And my thing is like he should have worked on. He should have been working on these things, but perfecting his craft, bro. Like instead of working on just one little technique, trying to set up the right hand, work on that one little technique. Should have. I just feel he should have been working on working on a lot of fundamentals early in his career. Because if he would have did that, you know what I'm saying, he would have been more of a complete fighter. He would have been dangerous. He would have been dangerous. Wilder would have been dangerous. But just working on that one technique, thinking you can just get away with just that. I already knew when he ended up going up against a fighter with the style of a Fury or a Joshua, I'm gonna be honest with, even I feel like some of these younger fighters will give him some problems. Like, even a style like Andy Ruiz Jr., you know what I'm saying, or a style like Alexander Usyk, you know what I'm saying, or a style like, you know what I'm saying,
y'all really think Andy could give him problems, yo?
Yeah,
yes.
Andrew Ruiz, his fighting style is on the inside. His fighting style, he can't. Andrew Ruiz can't fight on the outside. He got to get on the inside. And that's where Wilder don't want you.
That's what I'm saying, though. But Wilder got the reach. So if he, you got to get inside of Wilder, bro. Like you could run it to the right hand that way.
Yeah, but Andy Ruiz Jr. He'll take the Tyson Fury route, come forward, pressure Wilder, work his way on the inside, because Andy Ruiz Jr. is not bad at using his jab to work his way in. Use his jab to work his way in, then dig down, then start throwing combination, and got very fast hands for a guy's size.
Yeah. No, that is true. Yeah, he got very fast hands.
Yeah, I'm a big guy too. I got fast hands too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with your size. Sometimes size don't mean nothing, bro. And
we got that. And then that's another thing Wilder don't like. He don't like feints. And Andy Ruiz, he does a lot of feints, a lot of subtle things to freeze you, and you could freeze Wilder with that Fury frozen. And I think that's what I'm saying. I don't think that anybody, and that's why I always have to, you know what I'm saying, and I appreciate people that keep me honest. I always have to let everybody know, any and everybody can't beat Wilder. Okay, just you can't.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah,
can't put in there with him.
No.
What I'm saying about a guy, because I'm basing it on what I've seen Wilder do, his skill set, and what type of fighter that he would be up against. A fighter like Andy Ruiz, a small, compact guy, has to fight on the inside, has decent footwork, not really, really good, just pretty decent. Because if it was good, he'd have beat the shit out of Joshua. He would have stopped Joshua. All the people doing, he'd have cut that shit off and been tearing Joshua a new asshole. But he didn't do that. So he's got enough footwork to where he can give Wilder fits. He can feint Wilder and get him on the inside. Wilder, to beat him, I think Wilder would have to jab just as much as will have to jab more than he throw his right hand to beat a guy Andy Ruiz. He would have to jab his ass off. Pop, 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 stiff arm, bam. Wait, pop, 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 wait, crack him. You know what I'm saying? He would have to really to beat Andy Ruiz, Wilder would have to really box him. He would have to box.
Go out the box.
He would have to box him like a boxer puncher, kind of like a Tommy Hearns type. Like that's what I picked Wilder to be like. Like if Wilder had like the Tommy Hearns type, you feel me? Oh, Wilder, he'd be unstoppable. You wouldn't be able to do nothing with him.
That's why I feel he'll struggle against a style like Anthony Joshua, because Anthony Joshua is a boxer puncher. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at times he also, you can kind of consider him somewhat of a counter puncher as well. You know what I'm saying? Because he's good at countering. You know what I'm saying? So
he got a balanced style. It's good balance.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But when people say you know, like the way Tyson Fury beat Wilder. Now people trying to say, oh, all you gotta do, you know, like get on the inside, and you know that's how you beat Wilder. But people tend to forget, you know, who did that to Wilder. You talking about Tyson Fury? He's, you know, one of the best heavyweights in the division, bro. He's big, he's long. So just because Fury did it, don't mean another guy could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Fury, no.
Yeah,
Fury,
and I agree. And we were just basically what we were saying, like, you know, styles, you know,
Exactly,
with styles that'll probably give Wilder some problems. But you got to always keep in mind, Wilder has a very lethal weapon, and if he hits you with it, he can hurt you or get you
That's
out
right.
of there.
Mhm.
So we gotta always remember, he always has a puncher's chance. Maybe even against fighters that might be better skilled than him. You know what I'm saying? He always has a puncher's chance. You can't, and I give him credit for being athletic too. You know. But at the end of the day, you know, I feel there's some things he should have worked on a lot earlier in his career that would have put him in better position against a fighter like, you know, Fury and certain other fighters I named. You know, but he's still dangerous. I take nothing away from him. He got heart. You know, he didn't want to give up. You know, he didn't want to give up. You know, when Fury was destroying him, was beating him up badly, but he didn't want to give up. He was looking at the ref like, you know what I'm saying? He was even swinging back. He was in the wrong range, just getting hit. You know, he even swung by. He was trying to throw like a left hook or something. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, he got an opportunity and he got a chance to recover and bounce back. I don't see him beating Fury, but we never know until they step in the ring, because it's all about when they fight, brother. It's all about when they fight.
He wanted to go on his shield, man. He ain't want them to stop the fight, like. And the way which I was saying about like if he was to fight somebody like Andy Ruiz, how he would have to fight him a certain way. Like if you think back of the fight, it was the first fight he had with Stavern. Like leading up to that fight, there are a lot of people saying, you know, this guy can't box. He a one-trick pony, or he got the right hand, and he went into that fight. And I'm not saying he good at it, but he boxed a little bit because the fight went 12 rounds and he was jabbing, he was moving. Like he not freaking Floyd, or you know, it's boxing out on 100, but he did it. Yeah. He did somewhat, right? He went 12, he boxed, so he can do it. I'm not saying that, you know, he's great at it, but you know, he got the ability to do it somewhat.
Yeah, he's not that great at it, and he showed a little bit when he went up against Bermain Stavern in the first fight, you know, right. And he showed a little bit when he went up against Arthur Spilker. He showed a little bit, you know, in that fight as well. You know what I'm saying? But I just knew that, you know, when he stepped up, you know, against the top 5 guys, you know, it was going to be a little different.
Yeah. Zora get that boy.
Man, man, hey, listen, bro. People better understand. Derek Chisora, they ain't the same fighter that fought Fury in the past. They ain't the same fighter that fought.
Chisora nuts, bro.
Man, he on a whole other level now, bro. Listen, Chisora like this here, man. I ain't got nothing to lose, but I got a lot to prove, and I'm still here. Don't look at my age. Don't look at none of that. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm still here, bro, and I'm on a whole other level from when I was in the past. Like real talk.
Chisora coming. Chisora, he like, you ain't getting no distance. I'm coming to beat your ass. Trying to measure me and you think I'm finna wait for you. No, you out, bro. That shit. But yeah, I mean, I feel you. I mean, like I tell people all the time, I don't have an issue with Wilder. It is what it is, man. Like Wilder just need to get his skills up to get his meals up. But shoot, Wilder's came a long way from being a waiter at fucking IHOP, you know, or Denny's or whatnot. And now he's a millionaire. Now he got money. You know what I'm saying? He take care of his kids. You know what I'm saying? His kids ain't got to want for nothing. He need to stop having them motherfuckers. He need to slow the fuck down.
But can you imagine a tall ass waiter like that? You go to eat and you see this friggin' 6'8" nigga come trying like,
damn, like who cut you?
I'll be like, you used to be playing basketball or something. Yeah. What the hell you doing here?
I would have first if I didn't know who Wilder was, my first impression would be like, "Hey, bro, you used to play in the NBA, or you just gave up on it or something, bro? They cut you loose or something, my nigga? God damn, nigga, Like I'm 6 feet tall, bro. So and Wilder 6'7", so I'll be still happy to look up at that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Shit,
you know, it's like damn, you know, this dude, like he got a kid in a cool place. You know what I'm saying? I don't not, you know what I'm saying, the fact that he hustled his way up. You feel me? The dude made it happen. You feel me? But I still think he don't beat Fury if they fight it. If they face the third time, the only way Wilder beats Fury if Fury fight him stupid. If Fury come in there and fight Wilder like he fought Klitschko, Wilder gonna get him because Wilder is gonna do that little shit and he gonna catch him. Bam. You feel me? And it's gonna be a wrap. So he can't fight him like that. He gotta fight him the same way he fought him the second time. He got to go after him. Make him uncomfortable, make him nervous, make him really have to do little real boxing type shit. Turn him, move him, make him use his distance. Because Wilder was tired.
Yeah.
And that was nothing failed to look at. Wilder was tired. You know what I'm saying? Wilder wasn't fresh. Like, you know, usually Wilder be still fresh round 7, round 8, round 9. You still see Wilder look like he just now warming up. He coming into his own. So when he catch you, that right hand is crisp in a motherfucker. But he was tired in that fight. His hands was low. All the shit he was punching even way more sloppier than he usually do. So
and I agree. I agree, bro.
Leaning on you, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. So.
Yeah, I agree, bro. Like, and it was the pressure of Fury, the pressure that Fury had on Wilder coming forward. You know, being aggressive, like. You know, like when a fighter really can't, you know, you could take away from what a fighter's trying to do when that pressure. It's like mental pressure. It'll break you down and it'll get to you mentally, and you start slowing down and you start fatigue, man. Honestly, like, and that's what Fury was doing to Wilder. Wilder was like, "What? Whoa! Ain't no sticking and moving, herky jerky. You know, moving around the ring, getting in, getting out. I'm coming forward. I'm walking you down. I'm coming to knock you out, nigga." Like real talk. Fury came with a whole totally different approach. And I know it shocked the hell out of Wilder.
Yeah, now he know that, you know, he could do that. Now he know, you know, he could push Wilder back, and he know he could, you know, like brawl with him. So he got that confidence now. So when the third fight come, he could do that. He could box him. He could mix it up. You don't know how he gonna come. So you gotta be ready for everything, really.
Yeah, that's true, bro. It's true.
Because Wilder could go in there thinking, all right, he going to do the same thing he did in the second fight. He going to come and try to brawl me, push me back. Next thing you know, he moving around, head movement, jabbing you. Like, what the hell going on now? Like, then, you know what I mean? It could go either way. Like,
yeah, Wilder got to be a different guy, man. He got to be a different guy to fight Fury. I think he got to get his feet up. You know what I mean? He got to get his footwork up because I feel like him staying too flat-footed against a guy like that, or if he's going to be flat-footed, he got to know how to step to the side. He got to learn how to quarter turn, like little basic things, like if you're going to be flat-footed. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't going to be on your toes because, you know, Fury always on his toes, you don't want to fight. You don't want to fight fire with fire. I get it. You want to be more flat-footed, so when you throw your right hand, it's going to smack. Okay, well, learn how to step to the left and step to the right and fucking quarter turn in and turn out, motherfucker. So you can stop all that bullshit and step to the left, step to the right, so you cut the ring off when he be trying to dance on your ass.
Right, exactly.
That's my take on it. But I got to wrap this up, fellas. You know what I'm saying? It's nap time. I got to put these little heathens to sleep. Before we go, man, you know what I'm saying? I want to send a special shout out to my man David A Sports. I'm gonna call you DVD from now on, bro. So get used to that. So shout out to my boy David A Sports, man. If you haven't done so, man, go subscribe to his channel ASAP. The man talks all sports, football, basketball, boxing, MMA. Man probably talk baseball, hockey. You never know. Go holler at the man. You feel me? Go check his channel out, man. We trying to help the boy out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's on the rise, man. He coming up. Shout out to my boy Andrew of Andrew Tucker's World. You already know LDBC in the building. You know what I'm saying? You see us. You know what I'm saying? They want to be us when they see us, man. Thank you, my brother, for sliding on the panel, man. It's always love.
Appreciate you, bro.
Anything you fellas got to say before we get out of here? I'm going to start off with you, David A. What you got to say before we slide up out of here, bro? Any last words?
Nah, man, just if you like basketball, you know, NFL, boxing, whatever, just subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be uploading, you know, daily stuff. I'm gonna really get serious with it. So that's it, man.
Where can we find you on social media, man?
Same name, David A Sports, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that.
Got you. All right, man. My boy Andrew, man. Last words before we slide up out of here, bro. Any last words we slide on out of here?
Man, appreciate you for having me, my brother, one of the generals, MBBC. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you having me, man. I really enjoyed this great boxing talk, you know, with you, my brother, and David A Sports. You know what I'm saying? And y'all go subscribe to my brother David A Sports. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, most definitely subscribe. We here for you, man. MBBC, we behind you, brother, and we gonna support you. You know what I'm saying? So it's much love and respect. And like I said, once again, my brother DT3, appreciate you having me, the general DT3, the boom man. You know what I'm saying? But all I got to say, man, I can't wait for boxing to come back. You know what I'm saying? Can't wait for boxing to start covering these fights, do these live streams, doing live commentary. I can't wait for it. But other than that, man, much love and respect, Andrew Tucker, and welcome to Andrew Tucker World.
All right, y'all. We out.
Peace.
Peace.